So, hello everyone. Um, Welcome back to my live streams for the final of the PCM Portugal National Championships, the road race. Um, I'm still, actually, we are still debating on who is going to host the lobby. Apparently, no one is really keen on doing that, so I hope this doesn't take too long. Hello, Petar. I've seen that you were early getting to the stream. I hope it won't take too long before we start actually playing. It's my own time. Yeah, it is. Although today I have very strong competition with the streams because at the same time the seventh week of PCM eSports is taking place. I would be participating in that if I wasn't in this championship, and that's actually the finale of the first season. It will come back after the World Championships. So yeah, let's see how this goes. Hey TCM, hey Emre, I'm stealing your viewers. Yeah, thank you, man. Um, No, but I think I figured out why the other day when I played with you, your stream finished when before the final stage ended. If I don't forget, then I will tell you what I think may have happened. So, as usual, um, my daughter is probably going to be making some noises in the background. I still don't know what's happening with with the stream for today. I mean, I'm not going to host the lobby because I don't want to compromise my stream. Um, so yeah, let's see how this goes. We are trying to figure out on Discord how this is going to be done. Yeah, apparently no one is wanting to host this. So yeah, I don't know. This is starting a bit later. Okay, we might have found a host for tonight. So I'm once again a bit quiet because I'm trying to set something for my daughter to watch. Just bear with it. So yeah, I will give her the phone for her to choose whether. So I'm actually not checking the. Okay, so the lobby is created. I'm joining. I'm not checking the messages if anyone is sending any messages at the moment on YouTube. I will have my phone back in a moment. So let's see. I don't know. Okay, it's Paris-Roubaix. Yeah. So the first race, the races we are going to ride today are Paris-Roubaix and then Liège-Bastogne-Liège. So yeah, 2 long races again, as are all the monuments. Let's see how we do. So it's cobbles and hills. Yesterday I didn't do really well in the cobbled race, but mostly because I had problems with my connection. I was disconnected from the game twice, and at a point I was 7 minutes behind from everyone else. I still managed to get back to the main group and finished third on that race, so it wasn't too terrible. And then on the second race, Il Lombardia, I actually managed to take the win with Richie Port. I would like to play with Australia again today. I don't know if any of the players that was in the other semi-final played with Australia and wants to have them as well. Can I check? No, I cannot check the squads. We are still waiting for one more player who is, I don't recall. Who is missing here? Okay, the big dog, or Shawn Michaels, is known by several names, but here he is. We are now choosing the teams. I'm going to be the next one. I hope I still have Australia available. It would be nice. It would be nice to be the team from down under. Let's see. Oh, the teams are different this time. Do I have Australia? I don't. I have Portugal still available. I don't know. I'm going for Denmark. Yeah, let's choose the red team. Red team as my football team, the one I support. Now you can guess the name. So finally I got my phone back. And let's go back to my own. Yes, TCM, Benfica. You are right. You are absolutely right. Also, my second favorite team in the world is red. Might be a bit trickier for you to figure out. Not every host have the same teams. The teams are different, but everyone has the same stats in their riders, so it's not realistic. Okay, my daughter is complaining because she chose a cartoon, but is now unhappy because she already saw that one. And I have to put up with this. Oh, I have to choose my riders. I almost forgot. So cobbles, cobbles, cobbles. Let's remove these and put these, and I think this will be perfect. Yes, this is what I want. Kasper Asgreen for the win. Let's do this. Yeah, I almost forgot to choose my riders. That would not be nice. And so we are now loading the stage. Yeah, Petar. So I wouldn't go to the race without riders, but I would have them selected automatically by the game. And they were not the best options I could have. So let's hope this works now. Now I finally have my phone with me, so I can follow your comments. It's not the ideal situation, but yeah, I can follow what you are saying. Red Star Belgrade. No, TCM. It's not a team from the Balkans. It's from a certain island that used to be part of the European Union, and they are not. Well, they are still part of the European Union, but they are leaving. And so let's choose the best riders in the cobbles. Okay, the three best are Valgren, Asgren, and Lars Sitting-Bak. So they are going to maintain position initially at 70. Then the following are Morkau protecting Asgren, and then Lars Sitting-Bak being protected by Mikael Bjerg. Is it Mikael or Michael? I don't recall. And Magnus Kort will be protecting Michael Valgren. So I have everything set, and this time we actually decided among us, the riders, the players taking part in this final. We decided to play the initial part of Paris-Roubaix until the first cobbled sector in a faster speed. So it's going to be played at times 4. Yeah, times 4. So it's just to give enough time to people to set their riders, and then we will increase the speed to times 4. Beta. No, the team is not leaving the UK. Did I say that? No, it's the country. The island is leaving the European Union. Yeah, I've been a Liverpool fan, well, not since they existed, but honestly since the mid 1990s, so they weren't winning anymore by then. Um, so yeah, I for some reason really liked the attacking pair of Michael Owen and Robbie Fowler, so I became a fan of them. They had quite a few good players back then, but the results were not being anywhere near as expected for a team like that. Okay, so we are now going at speed. Actually, it's still 2. No, Guilherme, it's not times 8, it's times 4. Yeah, let's go for times 4. It's what we agreed on. I hope everything is good with the stream and that there isn't any lag issues. A lot of people are voting for other things other than times 4. But yeah, it's times 4 until like 10 kilometers before the first cobbled sector. So yeah, still a bit to go. Yeah, Michael Owen days. Exactly. I like them. I like the way they played, and it was still a bit of old times English football. Not strictly the kick and rush, but it was kind of like that. Let's try to move my guys to the front. There are some wins in this one. I don't even know why Bach is not moving more to the front. This, because everyone is using trains, it becomes real times 16 petar, yeah. No, that's not possible. Although some people defend that the game should not be scaled 1 to 10 like it is, and then you should have a speed like times 40 or something like that, which honestly, for me, it doesn't really make sense. Um, okay, so I was saying that the behavior of my riders is a bit odd because everyone else is using a train, or apparently they are. So I have, although I'm telling all my riders to position at the front of the group, they are quite scattered. But yeah, we are approaching the first cobbled sector. People are complaining about the others that are not working, so yeah, I will put Magnus Court relaying a bit at 65. I saw something here. Actually, he's going for water first. Let's increase this effort now to 70 because other people are apparently facing a bit more. So Magnus Court is going to get some water times 120. Yeah, my riders are everywhere, definitely. But now I'm the one pacing at the front with Magnus Court. Let's keep this at 65. He's wasting a bit of energy. Let's drop it a bit to 62. He's still the one working, so yeah, I don't want to destroy him just because. Drop it even more, just so I don't get any complaints. Yeah, let's drop this to 1 now because we are approaching the first cobbled sector. Yeah, we are approaching Troisville and the fun will begin shortly. So I think it was a good option to ride significantly faster in the beginning of the race. So maybe other guys are now getting to the front, so I will put Magnus Kort back on protecting Michael Valgren. My rider's right in the back, and it's soon going to be time for me to move to the front. Yeah, I should do it now. We are 1.5 kilometers from the cobbled sector. Let's increase the pace to 75, and then if I get too much to the front, I will drop it a bit. Let's see how this goes. Of course, yeah, so falls are not a problem in this race. They are not active, but punctures are still a possibility, so let's hope I don't get any, because that would be really devastating. PCM is complicated. No, not really. I mean, if you know how to if you know the how cycling works, which yeah, we all know you don't really know. Um, Knowing how cycling works, it's not as difficult to get how to play PCM, I guess. I need to move my riders to the front as we are approaching another sector, another 3-star sector. Also for Petar and for any other people watching who don't know what the stars mean. So the cobbled sectors are classified from 1 to 5 stars, and let's actually put Asgrin on maintain position. And the more stars you have, the hardest the sector is for the riders. So a 3-star sector is quite difficult, but it's nowhere near what happens in a 5-star sector. Still 150 kilometers to go, and yeah, you see the other guys with the trains. Let's approach the front again. Or maybe just try to maintain position at 80 or something. I can actually try. Let's see how this works with 85 in the maintain position. Yeah, but the thing is that I cannot take my riders to the front because of the trains. It's really frustrating, I have to say. Let's try to go here through the middle in this 2-star sector. Kasper Asgren is clearly the strongest of my riders in cobbles. He's the first one always to get to the front. Let's have Bach also on maintain position, and we are already entering another sector, so let's go back to the effort cursor. Maybe not as strong as I was going, because the other guys are now pacing much slower. This is a 4-star sector. Thank you for the stars explanation. Yeah, sure, Petar. Any doubt you have about cycling or about Pro Cycling Manager, just tell me and I will try to explain it as best as I can. And Jan Barte, the first rider to have a puncture, who is controlling him, it's Rei PCM, or Pedro Moreira, is having the Czech team for this one. Let's maintain position again with my riders at 65 because everyone is pacing really slowly. Actually, how strong is Jan Barte here? He's one of the weakest riders in cobbles, so doesn't even make sense to try to pull at the front. We are on another sector. And without any difficulty going through the sectors. Still very early in the race. I don't know if anyone is going to try an attack or something at some point. You can see my rider is always at the back. This is really, really annoying. They are now moving a bit to the front. Okay. Where is Kreuziger? I'm sure that he's probably not one of the best cobbled riders. Sorry, he's probably not one of the best cobbled riders in this database for the Czech team. So yeah, I'm guessing that he wasn't selected by PCM. Guy Pereira says that the organizer himself is alive. He was a bit absent as we were setting up the game today. But this is, yeah, started with a bit of delay initially, actually because of me, because I had some other things to do here at home. And we are approaching another sector. Let's just casually pace. Ooh, where is Valgren going? Let's pace here slowly. Asgrin dropping a bit behind. But not a big deal. Let's have the other ones maintaining position. And approaching yet another sector. Let's go back to the front. I don't want to push this hard. I don't want to destroy my riders so early in the race. There's still a long way to go. I am not doing the dishes now. I took care of them before coming here, but I had other stuff to do. Kreuziger is 85 everything. He isn't, but I'm pretty sure that our good friend Christoph disagrees and he thinks he should be 85 in everything. Maybe it's not on this TV. Maybe only on this TV is not 85 on everything. And yet another sector. I'm not even going to try to say the name of this. My daughter is asking why is there rain? Why is there rain in the Os vermelhos? Sim, todos os vermelhos. Okay. Now she wanted to know my team. Wow, the pace is really fantastic. And yeah, before she was asking why was there rain in the race. Well, it's Paris-Roubaix, and you have this sometimes. Okay, this pace is annoying me. So I want to try something, which I'm not really sure what should be. Maybe I can, why not, try to do an attack with Magnus Quartz. Yeah, let's try to do something here and just give some emotion to the race. Let's have him on 65 and let's see how the others react. If they react. I took my weakest rider on cobbles and is now on a really hard 4-star cobbled sector, which again I'm not going to say the name. Why is there rain on PCM? Well, it's supposed to be a simulation of races, and maybe that's why. I don't know. But yeah, wow, the pace is super hard at the moment. Michael Valgren pacing at almost 90, and he was being dropped. Let's now maintain position. I don't want to pursue my own rider at the front. I want to keep him on 60 but he's not gaining a big advantage. He got 1.5 minutes. So Rui Gomes is asking if maintain position keeps me in the group whatever the effort is required. So we are now, oh, and Michael Valgren was dropped. Yeah, everyone is pacing because we are entering Trouet d'Arembert, and I really missed it. So let's go to 80 now, and Caesar, another Czech rider having a puncture. PCM is really having a hard time. Also Daniel Loss for the Italian team, who is controlled by EVK Deus. Deus, which for those who don't know, it means God. And now I was chasing back Magnus Kort. I really should drop the pace with him because he's wasting all his energy, not really doing anything because the other riders are not following. And we had a small attack by José Pereira just to probably test the other guys. So let's move to the front again. Actually, now 3 riders from the Portuguese team are a bit ahead. So, Rui Gomes, I was saying that the maintain position will keep the riders supposedly on the position they are in the group. But the thing is that if other riders are pacing harder, you really cannot stay at the front. So if you have riders in effort cursor or in let me just put Kort Nielsen now to protect Valgren. So if you have other riders on effort cursor or relaying, your riders on maintain position will always be behind those. So once they make a small acceleration, you immediately get dropped. So that's why in multiplayer a lot of players use the trains, I guess, which I really don't like to see. I reckon that it kind of protects you in a way, but also, I mean, it's going to destroy your leader more than when you are using the maintain position. Let's move Lars Heating back more to the front. He got a bit to the back of this group. So I already used energy gels also on Mikael Bjerg and Michael Murkow. Maybe a bit soon for Murkow. He was still with some yellow bar left. Okay, so Petar, you say it Passos de Ferreira. I don't know why you are interested in this, but yeah, it's Passos de Ferreira, the way you say it. Why are you interested in this, man? Did you play with him on Football Manager? I don't recall. So another 3-star sector, one of many. Mikael Bjerg is soon going to be out of energy, so I will actually move Magnus Kort to protect Lars Heating Buck, and Bjerg can be on automatic and do whatever he wants. So Valgren, there are already other riders behind. Sancho, Merlier. So some of the other riders, you see that they were using the trains, and it's not really that beneficial for them. So I want to increase the effort here with Asgrin and Valgren. They are a bit behind in the group. Lars Hitting back is good where he is at the moment. So I'm again not watching your comments for a bit because I lost access to my phone momentarily, I hope. Let's maintain position here before the next sector, which is already about to start, another 3-star sector. I feel this pacing at 55 in the cobbled sectors is actually working. So let's see how this goes. Yes. Yeah, I'm going to have to talk to my daughter for a bit. Isto é só uma temporada, filha. É só uma. É só uma série. Sim, não há mais. Ou vês de novo o mesmo, ok? Ou vês de novo o mesmo, ou então tens que escolher outra coisa. Oh, the problems with youth. Starting another 3-star sector, let's move to the pacing at 55, sorry. Magnus Court, can he come back to this group?
Pai, eu
I
já
think he
vi
can.
este aqui.
Então se já viste, vê qualquer coisa, filha, vê o que quiseres.
Sim.
Ok.
Como é que se chama isso?
So the sectors keep coming.
Mas como é que se chama?
And now this is a 4-star sector. Oshi Desorshia something, because I cannot even see the full name. So I won't really worry with that. It's a really long sector, 2.7 kilometers, 4 stars. Again, really tough. Let's try to get back to the chat on my stream. Okay, and I'm back. I'm a great dad. Yeah, I like to think so. I think I do a pretty decent job. But it's not an easy thing. And now, the dreaded Mont-Saint-Pavel. No one is really attacking, but they are probably pacing a bit harder on this one as my riders are now all dropping. Oh, yeah, I don't have anyone left, so I will have Michael Valgren protecting Kasper Asgreen through this sector. 3 kilometers, 5 stars. Oh, okay. The flat tire was for Michael Morkau, so it was already behind, not a big issue. And we are through another sector. Let's drop this again and maybe maintain position at 75 now, as other guys are now trying something. 43 kilometers to go, and is there an attack? Zdenek Stibar by PCM, but it's a really short attack. Still not significant. He quit, maybe just trying to see how the others were going to react. And actually, yeah, I'm going to move Lars Eating back to the front and launch an attack now. Let's see how the others respond to this. Let's maintain position here. Let me try to pace here at 75. Might be too much, but I have forced the others to do some work, which was basically what I wanted. Let's keep this at 75 or maybe drop it a bit, 73, and maintain the position with Kasper Asgreen. It's working really nicely. Let's move a bit to the front. I'm not really enjoying the position I'm in at the moment with Kasper Asgreen. 5-star cobbles, yes, it's exciting. You saw that one of my riders got a flat tire there, but he was behind in the race, so not too worried. So let's drop the effort now with Lars sitting back a bit. Let's see. I want the other guys to do the work, to chase him, and I'm actually telling everyone what my strategy is. I know that some of my competitors yesterday were following my stream, so this might not be too smart. I'm being dropped a bit. Let's increase this effort a bit in the maintain position. But Bach is going away. He's not going to win this solo. He definitely is not going to do that. But I think I'm liking the way this is going. He's already a minute ahead, but being alone is really complicated to do something. Another 3-star sector. The other guys are now pacing, and I was slightly dropped. I was caught off guard, but going back to the front now. And let's maintain position now at 85 again. 23 kilometers to go. The pace is increasing in this group, I feel, although they are not getting closer to Lars sitting back. Still 1 minute separating the two groups. I don't want to be the one pacing, of course, here. Oh, it's so frustrating always needing to switch from maintain position to effort cursor. And the other guys are not pacing that hard. Let me drop this to 68 and see if we can stay at the front for a bit longer. Champagne or Champfin, Ampevel, another really hard sector, and now José Pereira is going with 2 riders, so he's trying something here, and others are following. Let's try to now on Carrefour de l'Arbre, the final 5-star sector, I think. Let's use the energy gel on both Lars sitting back. Let's actually drop him now to help Kasper Asgreen soon. And I don't want to be the one pacing, but other guys are pacing really hard. Still 15 kilometers to go. Let's drop the pace here. This is getting tense. This is getting really tense. Why did the effort drop so much? Okay. Still other teams with more riders than me, but let's hope that Kasper Asgreen is feeling better than the others. And I'm going to try an attack. Let's try this. Let's move to the front and try to launch an attack now. Let's see how this goes. 10 kilometers to go. This might ruin my chances, but I want to try something. Okay, I'm being caught already, so this may have destroyed me. Actually, I missed Pedro Moreira. I could have gone with him to the end, so let's drop back now, because I will not be able to catch him with enough energy. Let's hope the other ones do something now and try to follow some wheels. I don't know, who should I fit? Who should I choose? 5 kilometers to go. Let's go on the wheel of Niels Pollitt. That might be a good option. Guilherme is launching with Gonçalves. Maybe José Gonçalves, and I forgot to use the energy gel. Let's see how this goes. It's probably too late for the energy gel. And is PCM going to win this? Okay, The sprint has started. Let's try to sprint now with Kasper Asgreen. Can I take the win? Can I win this? Oh, I'm not going to win it. I finished third. It's not too bad. It's not too bad at all. So I was on the right wheel. Niels Pollitt finished first. He was the winner. I'm quite happy. Then Lars Sittingbach was my second best rider, finishing 13th. Once again, I still don't know how the points are counted. I don't know if it's only for the top 10 riders in each race. But I am quite happy. Hey there, Team Saski. Yes, you arrived just in time to see the finish of the first race of Paris-Roubaix. I got third here with Kasper Asgreen, so I'm quite happy. I did quite okay. Actually, we should now vote for ×8 for the race to finish. Yeah, I'm really happy being third behind Niels Pollitt, controlled by José Pereira, who I think is the biggest favorite to win this, and behind PCM with Zdenek Stiba, who launched an attack while we still before getting to the velodrome, so he was successful with that. I launched an attack a bit earlier with Kasper Asgreen. Then I could have maybe followed him, and maybe the two of us could have worked together, and who knows if I would have won the race. But yeah, it was quite nice. Hey there, Felixo18. Yeah, I may have launched a tiny bit too late, but I also thought that when the rider I was following launched this sprint, I thought that he launched a bit too early, and that I would be able to get the win, but it was really close. I couldn't do it. Let's see what we can do now on Liège-Bastogne-Liège. So, I don't know, is this already the next race? No, this is still Paris-Roubaix. So we should abandon the tournament, right? So quit and abandon and wait. Oh, and my game crashed. Nice. Well, but it did crash on the perfect timing. Well, let's start this again. Did I click quit from the game? I don't think so. Well, let's start it over again. Let's start the game again. Thanks, TCM. Yeah, I think it was a good job. I think if I was offered the third place in the beginning, I would take it. I'm guessing that by now eSports has finished because I don't see the lobby anymore. I will have to rewatch some stream later, and please don't spoil me. So I will now be waiting for the stream to come back.
Papai, eu deixei cair esta porta para trás. Não.
Agora não posso. Sorry. So yeah, in the Discord where we are discussing this competition, there is an argument because one of the players needs 10 minutes now. Others don't want to give the 10 minutes, and they are not being too polite now. Please, guys, don't do that. It's not worth it. It's just a freaking game. So the next race is going to be Liège-Bastogne-Liège. So the lobby is now here. Let's join. Let's hopefully try to take Denmark again. And I am guessing that Jakob Fuglsang will be the best rider to win this race. I see that this version is the one that finishes in uphill, so yeah, that's important to know. I'm not really good at this type of races in very hilly classics. Let's hope I can do a bit better this time. We're still waiting for... Yeah, we are still waiting for the big dog. Oh, here he is. He is now ready to play. So we are set to go and to choose our teams. I think that most players will choose the same teams they had before. So let's go for Denmark, as I said. Let's already choose our riders, attributes. So now this is a tricky one because even though this is a hilly classic, it's usually better to take riders, at least in my opinion, to take riders with high mountain stat, because for most of the race you are going to be riding at a lower pace and high steep and at steep climbs. So yeah, I prefer to go with a mountain stat for that, because only in the final kilometers the hill stat will make a big difference. And also there's a big difference between the sixth rider in mountain and the following rider. So yeah, I could maybe take, instead of Mikael Bjerg, I could take Lars Bak, but it doesn't really make sense because the difference in hill is too small. So yes, this is going to be my team. Jakob Fuglsang is definitely going to be the leader of my squad. Yeah, maybe he went out for dinner now, a late dinner, Petar. He's now Lars. Lars is eating Bak. This is so wrong in so many different ways. So this is Liège-Bastogne-Liège. It starts in Liège. It finishes in Ans, or something else. I don't know if you say it differently. I don't even know if Ans is close to Liège. My Belgium geography is really poor. The most I know is that Liège is in Belgium. Oh, perfect. The game host has left. the game session. Why? Yeah, PCM takes a long time to load and then it gives us this. What is wrong? Or was it me? Was it me who crashed? Yeah, maybe it was me. But it said the host had crashed. No, I think it was the host. Oh, damn it. Hey Aki, welcome to the stream. Yeah, I'm too far from being a legend, especially on multiplayer. My biggest achievement, well, besides winning Il Lombardia yesterday, my other biggest achievements were in eSports, where I won twice the final stage in that incredible 10-kilometer long stage. Actually, I won the two versions of it. The first one with 8 kilometers and the second one with 10. There's not really much of a secret, it's just timing your sprint to perfection. Okay, so I still have. Wait, do I still have. Okay, it's the same riders I chose before, just to make sure everything is fine. Let's see if this doesn't crash this time. So Petar is here, Aki is here. Where on earth is Burger? TCM is here. Actually, can I see who actually is watching the stream right now? I have no idea. I know there are 6 people at the moment. I don't know if I am one of them because I'm watching my own stream on my phone. Yeah, choose the riders. My riders have been chosen. Just check it again. Yes, they are. 13 seconds to go. Let's try to load this again. Yeah, he's been playing Total War a lot lately. He doesn't even have time to play Hearts of Iron anymore with me. We were having a run with, he was playing with Germany, I was playing Hungary, but he is not playing with the Nazis. He became a monarchy. He brought the Kaiser back, and I also went the monarchy route, and I annexed Austria. I reformed the Austrian-Hungarian Empire, and we conquered France. And what else? Italy as well. I don't remember. Yeah, I think so. And then he actually, so we had guys in our faction. So we had Latvia, Lithuania, and Estonia, and he gave bits of Italy to them. So it's it's a really fun Italy where we left it. Yeah, probably you can see it in the browser, Petar, but in the phone, on the phone, I cannot see that. But it's not a big deal. Yeah, Latvia was there. It was Latvia. I think Finland had um, Sardinia. It was really funny. Okay, so we are in the game now. Let's hope it doesn't crash anymore. Let's choose the best mountain riders. Okay, these 3. Fuglsang, Valgren, and Hansen. Let's put them here at the front at 70 to begin with. And then I will have Niklas Heg protecting Fuglsang, and Mikael Bjerg protecting Hansen, who is my second best climber in the team. Michael Morkau will be protecting Michael Valgren. Okay, things are set. Let's put the second instruction in automatic so that they kind of do whatever they want if they get dropped. And let's go. So for this one, we didn't agree on any type of increased speed for the beginning of the race. So it's basically going to be ×1. So we are in for a good 45 to 50 minutes of you listening to me. You're there as well, TCM. Yes. I think you can see something saying the people that are participating in the live chat. I don't know if it really says who is watching the stream. I'm unsure what that actually is. But at least it says something about who is participating in the chat. So the pace is really slow at the moment, and why not? I'm going to put Morkau pacing only at 55, just so that is actually 55 is not doing anything. It's not enough. The other ones are going a bit faster than that. Let's move it to 60. Okay, and he's now the one controlling the pace in the group. Petar, who is showing as being here? PCM? I guess so, right? That's probably what you mean. So this would be the part of the race in which if I was playing solo, if I was playing single player, I would increase the speed. But since we already have a few hills, I'm not going to. We are not going to do that because some riders may want to attack or something else. So I'm just going to take the moment to ask my daughter if everything is all right. Yeah, he's fine. Today we may finish a bit earlier than yesterday, or maybe not, because we did gain a bit, like 10 minutes or so, maybe with going faster in Paris-Roubaix. But yeah, then we also started later and we had this crash issue, so maybe it will finish around 11 p.m. or midnight for Central European people. My view of the chat is very slow. Yeah, I don't have my phone in the best position. I need to look down every time to check. I can try to put this on a different place. Okay, let's try the phone in a different place and see if this is going to make me faster in checking the chat. Stop complaining, Petar. No, just kidding, man. So the pace is really slow, still Morkau pacing. We are now starting a long hill, but it's not really steep. It shows as a bit steep here, but it's because the race is super long, so every climb you see becomes really, it looks really much more steep than it is in reality. Let's increase the effort a bit here. Actually, let's keep this at 60 because Morkau is still the one pacing at 60, so it should be fine. I won't be dropped ×4. Come on, what do you mean? ×2? This is not what we agreed on. Okay, we are back on the ×1, and Thomas de Ghent is attacking. The big dog is attacking, so I don't know, should I increase the pace a bit, or let the others do the work for now. Still a long way to go, 220 kilometers to go in this second race. So let's keep Markau pacing at 60 as he was doing before. Yeah, okay, so ignore a bit the chat that is going, if you understand Portuguese, ignore the chat that is going on in the game. People were complaining about the ×2, but being rude for others. Yeah, I sound like a teacher, TCM. I don't know if that is a good thing or a bad thing. Yes, Petar, it was. So I'm not worrying too much with the rider at the front. 2 minutes and 30 already ahead. I will keep Markau with this pace so that we can keep the distance relatively safe to the rider in the front. Others are working with me, I think. So yeah, still a long way to go. Now I'm curious, TCM, sounding like a teacher, is that a compliment? Should I take that as a compliment? Yeah, people were still insulting each other. This is supposed to be for fun, not to get angry, man. This is just a game. We are not even going to win any prizes. Come on, let's keep this friendly. It was about what I said to Petar. So yeah, uh, about telling him to. I don't even know what did I say to Petar. I got a bit out of focus. So he was complaining about me not being fast enough reading the chat, and then I told him not to complain, right? Yeah, something like that. Yeah, Aki. Portuguese people are having trouble dealing with the pressure here. This is the biggest event in the Portuguese cycling season. So we are keeping the distance to the rider in the front. I'm pretty sure that, so we all have our energy in completely full, so the energy bars are completely full, and so I'm guessing that he wasted too much energy and now his yellow bar will not recover completely. Also, which rider does he have in the front? I think with 80 Mountain it's the second best rider for this race, so my Hansen. Yeah, the southern countries are more temperamental. That is for sure. I'm calm and composed. True, Petar. Sometimes I'm too calm on some things, but I cannot do it any other way. I actually hate discussions and fighting. Well, I mean, I like discussions, but constructive ones, not destructive ones. So, yeah, let's hope this calms down. And like, guys, just focus on the race, and if you have something to deal with, do it privately after the race. Come on. Hey Lobas, please don't tell me who won today esports. I will watch some streams later, but I hope it all went fine. So we are now on the Côte de Bonneroux. Sorry, French people who are potentially listening, or French speaking people. I'm technically half Slav. ELPHNT, hello. Welcome to the stream. Is it the first time you are watching anything on my channel? I'm sorry if I don't recall your name. Or maybe you changed your name. Please correct me if I'm wrong, and I do apologize if you were a regular on my previous videos. One didn't show and one's PC crashed. But yeah, his PC crashing is kind of expected, right? I hope Crossinho did not win, because TCM, you will have spoiled that for me. Ah, man. You know, I'm going to be really mad at you if you did win. I will be happy for him to win. I actually voted in the poll, I voted that he would be the winner. So Guy, the result of the first round. So José Pereira won, Rei PCM was second, and I got third. And sorry, everything is fine, just a chair falling. I got third, and I don't recall who got the other positions. So we are still 166 kilometers from the finish line. The pace might be increasing a tiny bit, as Morkau is still at the front. So he's still doing some relaying, I think. Let's see. At the front is... It's not José Gonçalves, it's Júlio Gonçalves. Now Morkau. So yeah, the pace is still roughly the same. Things haven't changed. No, TCM, I told you not. Sorry. I told you not to say who won. Oh, Lobos actually won. uh, yeah, try to fool me now. This is we have we have done like what, a third of the race so far. This is getting a bit boring. I'm going to increase the pace a bit with Michael Morkau. I feel like I need to do something else. Well, let me just check before. If I stop the pace, will the others be pacing at the same speed? How is the gap going to change to the rider in the front? They are doing something. Anyway, so I will now put Michael Morkau protecting Valgren. Let's see. Yeah, we are actually closing the gap to the sole rider at the front, Mr. Thomas de Gent. If this was a real life TV, maybe he could win this. Mr. Baroudeur, Mr. Breakaway, Thomas the Train. He is known by many names. Oh, you are now saying everyone wants. Oh, Benji Nassan will return for season 2 of eSports. That is interesting. Who's attacking? So the Portuguese team is making a group attack? A team attack? Are they serious? We are approaching a steep hill. So yeah, time to go for effort cursor. Let's try to do this at 85. Maybe I need to do it a bit more. Valgren needs to go a bit faster. These hills sometimes really destroy you. So let's try to keep the pace here. Let's move to the front and maintain position there. If we can, because now the trains will come to effect, so I will now be behind. And guys, now you are, and I really appreciate that you are really making my chat active. But at the moment, I really cannot follow so many messages. Let's try to maintain position here. The Portuguese team is leading everyone. Also, Thomas de Gent is now done, so he was caught behind, and he looks pretty exhausted. The animation looks pretty exhausted, so I guess that the big dog really wasted his second best rider for this one already. He may still recover a bit if he tries to do that. So let's move to the front before the next climb and then try to just casually maintain position there. Let's now try to maintain the position here. So I realize you are now discussing, oh, a team attack while I wasn't looking. A team attack by the Portuguese team. Let's put Michael Morkau pacing or not. Let's wait for the other ones to do something. This might be a dangerous attack by one of the best riders. Here he's taking his second best mountain rider, Johnny Brandão, and two others to work with him. So he's trying to use two half teams. Wow, I now have 12 people watching my stream. I went back a bit in the chat, and I see that ELPHNT or Gammon maybe, that you have seen my FDJ career. I really, yeah, it's been a long time, man. Sorry if for forgetting your name. My bad. But thank you for following my now defunct FDJ career. I really loved that career, but it was honestly taking so much time from me. And now Fuglsang is being dropped. This cannot definitely happen. Let's bring him back to the front. The other guys are pacing, so I need to pace as well. Who is in the back? Fuglsang. Okay, other guys are attacking now. And this might be the time for me to try to do something. Who's at the front? Two teams, and of course the teams of the two best players in this game. What's happening? This is such a mess. I mean, I really cannot understand the fun. Honestly, I cannot get the fun of playing with just making a train. Please explain this to me, guys. I don't get it. I'm going to put Michael Moorcow now pacing at 70, do some work and worry with the others. Yeah, Aki, I missed the FDJ career as well. Although I have been, I can tell you that I reached the end. I kept playing it after abandoning the YouTube series. I kept playing it, and I finished the first season a few days ago. It went really well. I'm doing some updates on several Discord servers about race results. I haven't posted anything actually in a long time. Yeah, Epish came in. The trains are really a mess, and I mean, I know I'm being penalized in some occasions by not using them, but I wanna fight the system. It's the revolutionary Mario. The revolutionary Mario. So the guys at the front are a minute and a half ahead, starting Côte de Mont-le-Soy, Le Soir. Côte de Mont-le-Soir. That might be it. Let's keep Michael Moorcow pacing at the front. There's a withdrawal. What? What happened? I'm really not getting it. There aren't supposed to be crashes here. Did he crash? Did anyone see what happened? Well, I don't know. So the Belgian train, still with Thomas de Gent at the front. Already one of the German riders was dropped. So at the front now, 2 from the Portuguese squad and 2 from the German squad. We are 1 minute behind with the Belgium team from the big dog pulling. I want to do some work with Michael Moorcow. Let's try to help him. Even though he's using a dreadful train, I don't want him to be the only one working. So let's try to do something with Moorcow. But maybe the pace is really too high. I don't want to pace that high. Wow, guys, I really cannot follow the chat. Well, let's try to follow something. Yeah, trains of 6 is stupid. I agree. But I mean, every person will play the way they want to. TCM saying that the rider was on 0 effort. Yeah, probably that. That's probably what happened. Also, I can actually spoil a bit, even before having posted that in some servers. I can spoil that in my FDG career while playing the Tour de France. In one of the mountain stages, I was finishing the stage with one of my domestiques, and I sent him for I'm sorry, I didn't send him for water. I'm thinking that I'm going to send Michael Moorcow now for water. So I was finishing the race with him, and I wanted him to recover a bit of energy for the following mountain stage. I dropped his efforts to 10 or maybe even lower than that, and he stopped. And once he stopped, he could not restart again. So he ended up being withdrawn from the race. So I really learned that if I want to drop the effort from a rider and really not have him quit the race, I should not go below 10. So to keep it safe, I will not drop it below anything like maybe 30 or something. Okay, Michael Moorcow is going back to the front. This guy is now in this steep hill. I'm going to move them to effort cursor so they are not dropped. Here, I still have Fuglsang. Where is Hansen? A bit far behind. Let's move him more to the front. Oh, he was dropped here. Let's try to bring him back and keep these guys at 80. Maintain position. Still Michael Moorcow pacing at the front. Hansen is back here. So let's try to not get dropped again. This is a big trouble because the group is so small that once you get dropped slightly, you immediately get dropped from the group, and then you kind of waste a lot of energy getting back. Berger is playing Rome Total War 2 as he always does. Yeah, he's been playing it a lot lately, but actually he followed my stream yesterday. We see another rider abandoning the race. So how many guys are at the front? Still 4. So the same 4. I'm sure that they are working together to try to win this. Let's now on Côte de la Ferme l'Hiver try to pace a bit, not to get dropped here. This is so incredibly steep. Impressive. Let's not do that, Michael Moorcow. Let's pace you at 80. The other ones at 80 as well, maybe. There's an attack by the Czech team. We're still 75 kilometers from the finish, so I don't want to do anything I may regret. Let's maintain position again, and I can actually now use Michael Moorcow to protect Michael Valgren. He's going to be done anyway soon, so let's just take advantage of this. Wow, how do professional streamers actually follow anything on their chat? I'm really struggling to follow the chat with the number of viewers I have, which are 11, which is amazing, I have to say. Really a big thank you guys for being there, supporting and following me.
Consegues acelerar mais um bocadinho?
Não, filha. Mas olha, estás a ver esta linha aqui? É onde vai. Nós vamos chegar até ao fim, já não falta muito. Ok?
Mas essa é qual?
É a última.
É a segunda?
É a segunda, que é a última.
Pode ser para qual vida?
Okay. So I will have an extra handicap now. My daughter is sitting on my lap. Yeah, nice. Let's see if she goes back to the sofa soon. She's getting into cycling, maybe. Who knows if in the future she will become a PCM champion. Estás com sono? Não? Ah, não posso falar um bocadinho. Eu já está quase a acabar. Não pode ser. Porque com outras pessoas a jogar e nós não combinamos isso. Okay. She went away. She was asking if I could speed up the game. Yeah, I mean, we did not settle that for this race, and we are now on the most important bits of it. So I really need to force my pace here with these guys. Try to keep everyone still in the group. Let's see if I can do that. Fuglsang still being protected by Niklas Haig. Michael Morkau is protecting Valgren, and he will be done soon. Let's now stop Fuglsang. He's at the front. And Hansen is now at the front as well. And now I have Michael Valgren here. Already falling behind again. It's interesting to see that the Portuguese team is pacing in the peloton, even though they have two riders at the front. But I mean, I guess Guilherme or Jota here, I guess he knows what he's doing. So maybe that's the right strategy. Is Lars eating Niklas' egg? You know, Petar, this is not alcohol's discussion. Are you drunk, man? Just kidding with you. So let's see, we have quite a few really tough hills still to come. The Czech and Belgium team are the ones pacing more at the front, and I will now try to try to use the effort cursor here on this one. The gap to the front group is getting smaller and smaller. So let's try to survive here. We are going to do that quite easily. I hope you guys are having fun with the stage and mostly with the chat. I see you are all very much entertained. It's nice, guys. Do have fun. So one more rider from the Portuguese team who was at the front and got dropped. So I'm expecting another one from the German team to drop as well really soon. Let's use the energy gel now. Actually, I shouldn't have done this on Mikael Bjerg because we are now going downhill, and I should have waited a bit more for the energy gel. Let's drop the effort level here during the downhill. Fuglsang still looking good, 38 kilometers to go. Oh yeah, I almost forgot that he actually won the 2019 Liège-Bastogne-Liège. So perfect, this means that I'm going to win this. Now Côte de la Redoute, a really important climb, really steep in some parts. So let's use the effort cursor here at 85. Other guys pacing really hard. I'm not using the energy gel on Niklas Haig. Let's see, I'm going at 87. Yeah, my helpers are not being able to keep up with the pace. Are they being dropped? They are. So I should have actually used the energy gel on Niklas Haig. He's not going to survive here, I think. Let's see if he can come back. He's here in the back. Maybe he can still protect Fuglsang for a bit, or maybe I will now use Valgren to protect Jakob Fuglsang, and Egg, if he can, will protect Hansen. Let's see how this goes. Still 4 riders at the front. Wow, now there are 3 German guys. Oh, and they put Bookman, their best climber, now at the front. Let's still try to survive here. The Czech team attacking. Jan Hirt is the one leading the train from PCM. And Niklas Egg is going to get dropped really soon. So I guess this is time for maybe... Yeah, I will put Valgren pacing at 83 and Hansen protecting Jakob Fuglsang. Niklas Egg, can you still protect Valgren for a bit while he's trying to relay? Let's see how this goes. Is Valgren going to be the one? Actually, this is not. Yeah, other guys are pacing harder than me. What should I do? What should I do? I will protect. Yeah, I will protect Valgren, Fuglsang with Valgren again, and keeping Hansen and Fuglsang here at the front. Another really hard climb. Let's use the energy gel on Valgren now. Try to stay with the front riders. Only 25 seconds to the front group. Let's try to maintain here with the others. 20k to go. I don't really know what's going on in my chat. No, George Rich is not playing. He didn't participate in these championships. So I'm going to have Hansen maybe facing, actually. Can actually... let me try and attack with him. Yeah, and let's keep Fuglsang here. And now Hansen is going to catch the others easy. I hope I don't get dropped with Fuglsang, but I'm forcing the others to do some work, but I cannot get to the others. So let's get back here and then maintain position. I literally destroyed Hansen now. Still 13k to go. We have 2 more climbs, one of which is the final one. A lot of things are happening at the moment. Let's drop this here with Jakob Fuglsang in the downhill. Okay, 10k to go. Still looking pretty decent, I think. Although there is still a bit of a gap. Let's actually pace now with Valgren and have Hansen protecting Fuglsang. Let's just try this. And actually use the energy gel with Hansen. Valgren pulling this group. Still Fuglsang here. He will soon start pacing maybe. Can I launch an attack? Let's try to attack with Jakob Fuglsang. It was too late. Yeah, this was too late. Let's not try the attack. Protect Valgren again. Not protect Valgren, protect Fuglsang. Oh, I think the win is going to be for these guys. Probably José Pereira is going to take the win again. Oh, this is getting really close from the end. Let's try to pace now with Jakob Fuglsang. Let's try to take the win here. Can he do it? I think I'm forcing the pace too much. I'm not going to sprint, am I? I'm not going to take the win here. And I will finish really poorly. Oh, I was 6th. Oh, wow. The German team with José Pereira, they got the 1-2. That is really impressive. Yeah, I think I ruined my chances when I tried the late attack with Jakob Fuglsang at in the penultimate climb. Still, I wasn't last in the of all players. Who got last? It was not the Czech team, the Belgian team. Yeah. So it was the Belgian team who got last year, and I was only sixth with Jakob Fuglsang. Yeah, really disappointing. Yeah, my daughter is reminding me that I didn't win. Thank you, daughter. Really nice of you. Yeah, Jose destroyed everyone. And yeah, the guy is really good at this. Okay, so today I didn't get a win. I don't know what this will mean for the final classification. I won't be last. That's for sure. So that's already a win, I think. I told you guys before this race that I'm not really good in hilly races, hilly stages. So yeah, that was the issue. Yeah, TCM, that guy is really good. Yeah, my daughter is my greatest critic. So, with the racing, this is it. I didn't win. I was not expecting to win. I think, yeah, the top two will be the ones I expected, José Pereira and Guilherme, or Jota here in PCM. I think they are the best, at least from the players I know, they are the best players in multiplayer of PCM. So, oh, come on, there's this guy. Will you abandon the race for us to get on with it? He's the best player in the world. Wow. Yeah, he might be. Oh, no. Now he's moving. And now he stopped. This is really fun. I have no idea why he went back on his bike. Yeah, he's trying to cross the line. Sim, filha. You see, my daughter gets what's happening. That this rider is trying to cross the line. But yeah, with the racing, there's nothing else to be seen here. This guy is going to be out of the time limit, but is he still going to finish the race? I know that he needs to finish before twice the amount of the time limit. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this. It was nice having you around. I did see that you were having a lot of fun in the stream, not necessarily having fun with my race or with my comments. But yeah, I really hope that you have enjoyed this, what, almost 2 hours. It was a bit shorter today. I still don't know who has won. Well, José Pereira was the winner, definitely. Let's go. Jesus, how did he still have so much energy there? Yeah, I really pushed too much in the end with Jakob Fuglsang. Não, este já cortaram, filho. Já? É a repetição. So I really pushed the pace too much in the end, trying to get to the others. I guess I haven't played this finish of Liège-Bastogne-Liège that much. I was a bit surprised that the final climb came so quickly. So I will now thank you, TCM. I'm glad you appreciated the stream. My commentary was great. Yeah, I'm glad you guys enjoyed it, and most of all that you had fun. That is the most important thing, after all. So I got 3 of my riders in the top 15. Maybe everyone did. Germany, Germany, Germany. There are only 2. Portugal has 3. The Czech Republic 2. Italy has 3. And Denmark. Belgium has 3 in the top 15. And I have 3. So, yeah. Exactly. The winner of this was the only one who did not get 3 guys in the top 15, but so I'm now just waiting for the final results. So in the first round, I don't know if you saw the points. I think Guy at some point put the results in my stream in the chat. So the winner of the first round was José Pereira with 102 points. PCM was second with 70. I was third with 50 points. Then the big dog with 40. EDK with 35 and Guilherme with 19. Wow, that is really surprising. I didn't realize that Guilherme was the last in the first round. So I would just really like to tell you the final results of this race. I'm guessing that Guy is now looking for is counting the points. José Pereira with his German team really destroyed everyone. Thanks, Felixo. I'm glad you enjoyed the stream. I'm really still a noob on this. I'm really enjoying it. Although I really think that if I ever do this more consistently, I will not do streams as long as this. Yesterday it was 2 hours and 3 minutes. Today it's getting close to the 2 hours again. So I may keep them shorter if I do some streams. And as I said yesterday, I may actually throw in some other games. Most likely Motorsports Manager will be one of them. So I'm still waiting for the point. Sorry for making you wait. So my gaming finished for now. The cartoon or the movie my daughter was watching also finished. So it's a perfect timing. And it's more than time for her to go to bed. I'm going to try to ask Guy if he's going to tell us the points. Yeah, good night, TCM, if you are not waiting for the final results. Oh, he says he already put the results. Oh, it's in a different. Okay, so the winner was, so this is the full results from both races. José Pereira was the winner with 272 points. Rei PCM was second, so he gets the silver medal with 105 points. Guilherme gets the bronze with 81, and I was fourth, 69 points, just a bit ahead of Edeke with 65. And in sixth, we have the big dog. But we are all winners. I mean, we all got the qualification to the final. So I'm really happy for taking part of this. It was fun to be with you in both days. And as I said, I hope I can do more of these streams in the future. and I hope that you come back for them. So once again, thank you for watching and stay safe in your daily lives. It's what everyone says. I know it's becoming kind of a cliche, but it's really important, guys. And please, when your countries lift some of the restrictions, don't think that everything is okay, and please stay safe anyway, because if we treat this lightly, we will suffer the consequences again. So wash your hands, goodbye, thank you for watching, and see you next time.